Michael Carrick, he's your training, sorry, you referred to him into your training coaches on the pitch. How important is he to your squad, and how important is it that you've got him here for another?
He is important because he can read the game as a player on the pitch. So he can coach during the game. But he can improve that, I think. And he's also a midfielder who can play the ball forwards. And that I like. Because our aim is always passing the ball more forward than sidewards or backwards, and he's a player who can do that. And he is my second captain, so it's an important man for my selection.
Is he? You've got a lot of players in your squad that make a lot of headlines. Rooney, Falcao, Di Maria, people who create a lot of headlines. He doesn't create as many headlines. But
I'm not creating.
But is he almost more important?
You are doing that. You are doing that. I'm not doing that.
No, I know you're not doing that. But is he almost more important because of that? The quiet way he goes about doing his job.
I think every player has his own contribution. We don't have to exaggerate things. But Wayne Rooney is my first captain, and Michael Carrick is my second captain, and that say enough how I value these players. And Wayne Rooney is Wayne Rooney, and Michael Carrick is Michael Carrick. These are different persons, and they are not making the news. The news has created by the media, and not because of attitude of players. Maybe a certain attitude gives more a basis for a good story, but that's that you have to decide.
You had a great performance against Tottenham last
Thank you.
week.
Yeah, the first.
Is that the perfect way to go into the game against Liverpool?
I think every win is better than lose or draw. So you start better, but I think we played very good in the first half. So it was also good to have an evaluation that is very positive. It's also good for the players. But it says nothing when you lose the next match. But the next match is against Liverpool, and Liverpool is not the ground that Manchester United has won a lot. So when we show it again in Liverpool, then we are a little bit further, I believe.
What have people told you about the responsibility of being manager of Manchester United and taking your side to Anfield? How difficult it might be in this rivalry? I know we talk about the game at Old Trafford, which you won, but how different is it going to Anfield?
I have always been assistant manager to say that to me, and he said that also to the players in his presentation of the analysis of Liverpool. But I have also the cook, Mike, and he's saying that every day to the players and to me, and so I like that because that shows that it is a very particular match, especially for the fans of Manchester United, and it helps also to focus and concentrate on this match.
You want to be in the Champions League next season, so do Liverpool. There's someone who's won that competition. What are the English sides struggling this season? What does that mean? What do you read into that?
Yeah. I have to help you, Karen.
I'm actually sick of our questions.
No, the question was about the English teams.
And why they've done so
Yeah,
badly?
no, yeah. Then I have to go back to Christmas, eh? I've said that then also. The world is changing. It's not the same world as 20 years ago. 20 years ago, the English Premier League was here. Had a lot of money. A lot of players came to the Premier League because you are paying well. And the Premier League has a high standard. And when you compare it then with the other countries, I think the highest. But the other countries are developing themselves also. But they have always a winter pause. And we have to play 4 or 5 matches in 2 weeks. And they have a break of 2 weeks. And then you have to play. After now, how many matches we have already played? Now, how many matches has Bayern München played? For example, in the meantime, there's a difference. But they are much fresher than the players of Arsenal or Chelsea, or that is, in my opinion, the difference. Because players need also rest.
Louis, with this Liverpool game now, last week obviously we saw your Manchester United side beat Spurs the way you did. You mentioned that Wayne Rooney had given a team talk and meeting to the players. Are you superstitious? Do you want Wayne to do it again?
I'm not superstitious. No.
But you want Wayne to speak to the players again?
Wayne could speak every day with the players when it helps.
So obviously help. It helped that time, you think?
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. But you never know.
Okay, last question.
Louis, the matches against Manchester City and Arsenal, you've had a player sent off, who's been obviously had an effect on the team. How important is it that you keep 11 players on the pitch also?
Yeah, I have mentioned that also already. And also, I am the referee in the games that we do at the training pitch, and I have whistled at the way that they have to control their aggression, for example, to prepare already the atmosphere. And I've mentioned that today with lunch, after lunch.